You mentioned earlier, Mike, about the accidents in Danbury. And when you think, in fact, Don Lajoie won 58 features, a lot of people don't realize he started driving at what is not a reasonably young age when you consider he was 26 years old. He took 2 years off to go to college at Stafford, which didn't fare too well, but he got going in the end, and he came back and won 3 consecutive championships. But I think the thing that you have to know about Don, as much as he loved to win, I think being an innovator and working on his cars was what thrilled him more. I mean, he was playing with tires long before anybody else, shocks, springs, you name it. He would think nothing of taking the car completely apart after it won and finding why, try and make it better. Even, no matter what he did, there was always something on the side with Don. Going to Stafford, his most claim to fame at Stafford was going out of the track. He was the first car ever to go out, and good old buddy, he took care of everybody, and he came back to Danbury with a vengeance. And what he learned at Stafford, he used to the utmost. There were times when there was a lot of stuff that if I could have written about half of the things he was doing or going on, and they either loved Donnie or they hated him. And there was a lot of people that let me know that he wasn't one of their favorites. But he, as I say, persevered through everything. And when it came time to make the move, he was there. And he's always been that way, because he never, no matter what he does it with perfection. And they say, you know, Randy, a lot of people say, oh, Randy's great to talk to. He tells them meet anything they want. Well, he had a great teacher, because his father is still one of the best, and it was never a dull moment. There was the time that Don and his crew had a few beers after, which they did each week after the races, like most people. And Don's 2 men towed the car back from Danbury. The problem was it came off the trailer, and the compound masters, they never knew it. They went 5 miles before somebody flagged them down. And the car was, and there's things, it still goes on to this day. Now, you might have seen Don's car out in front. Well, Jim Torok, who was here as a near member, he made arrangements to have the car brought here. And he was, Carmine Sarosi, who was a longtime friend and comrade of Don's, was supposed to deliver the car Thursday night to Jim Torok's home. Well, never showed up. Finally, Torok, the neighbor, came yesterday and says, you expecting a race car? And he says, yeah. He says, it's in my garage. They delivered the wrong house, but that's typical. It still goes on 15 years after, you know, after the fact. But as I say, he accomplished an awful lot in a short time between when he started racing and the 2 years he took out. And my personal best, as far as I'm concerned, was something he didn't win. Is when he went to Trenton in 1972, and I believe it was 114, 116 cars trying to get probably 25 spots, because after guaranteed starters, that was about all that's left. He had never been on a track, and he was near that size. And he qualified 10th. And I mean, that was an awesome show in my book. And of course, as usual, he went out in the flare because the engine blew, and he damn near went in the lake out by the dog leg. But, and there were some bad times. Thought we almost lost him at Pocono when that fire got so hot it melted the helmet on his, the face shield on his mask. And I still recall his father calling me probably at midnight, and his father spoke, it was French, very broken French, and my son, he hurt bad. My son, he's hurt bad. I said, no, Frank, he's, you know, he's going to be all right. But he spent some time in the Allentown hospital, and then they transferred him to Bridgeport, Connecticut Burn Center. And I remember going up there with Jimmy Smith, and a long-time Norwalk racer at Danbury also. In fact, even Don's first feature, he couldn't do anything normal. He and Jimmy Smith finished in dead heat first time and only time, I believe, in the feature. Jim Seal is one of the officials. He may recall if it's happened since, but I don't think it did. But anyways, Smitty and I were talking to him, and he could care less. He was telling jokes, and I'll be back racing. Don't worry about me. And I'm tough, and believe me, he is tough. But he's a wonderful man, a wonderful family man, and his wife, Kathy, 42 years she's put up with him. I don't know how the hell you do it, but and Missy, his daughter's here, and if I talk too much longer, there may be another Lajoie grandchild, because she's about due. Excuse me. But she'll weather the storm, right? Linda's here, that's her other daughter. Unfortunately, Ronnie is no longer with us, but I'm sure he's looking down at his father and pretty proud. And Randy is Randy. He, believe me, I talked to him 4 times this week, and he was trying. He had 2 test sessions in Talladega, had a personal appearance, he had a TV show today, and there was no way that he could make it. But he did send a little letter to his dad. I'll get us here. We'll see what we. I'm gonna need my cheaters on this one, though. Hang on. If I got them. Right. I won't be long, George. You're next. And I know Ronnie's anxious to get up there. Okay. Dad, sorry I can't be you at such a memorable event in your life. It would have been an honor for me to introduce you and to be present when you joined such an impressive list of great race drivers being inducted today, as well as those people already enshrined in the New England Antique Racers Hall of Fame. I want to congratulate you on a wonderful career. You've been a role model to me, a great father, a credit to racing. Your driving ability was second to none. I know how hard you work to make your cars go faster and be better than the next guys. Thank you for all your support through the years, your weekly phone calls. This is parentheses, some bad, some good. I guess that's, you kind of chew them out once in a while, but are looked upon by me as another example of your efforts to help me. Congratulations to you. And to all the other inductees today, I've watched all of you race at one time or another. I'm trying to carry on the New England tradition the best I can. Randy. Okay.
To stay here. No. Well, it's going to be hard to duplicate some of the speeches. I'd like to thank Charlie and congratulate all of the other 9 inductees into the Hall of Fame. I want all of you to know that I'm very proud and honored to be one of the first drivers from the Danbury SNYRA to be inducted into the Near Hall of Fame. SNYRA was the start of my racing career in the 60s, and my son in the 80s. Not many race dads can say that they were able to compete along with their son, but I can. I gotta take a breath here. Southern New York Racing Association gave that chance. It sent Randy on his way to bigger things. And for me, I stand up here tonight accepting this precious award. Thank all you members of NEAR Committee for recognizing me to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. To my family, my wife Kathy, my friends, my local fans, and dedicated crew. And it's all the support over the years and with the faith of God, guidance would help me achieve this special award. Thank you all for coming, and God bless you all.
As you can tell, neither one of us are thrilled to be speakers. I tell you, I've known Don, we've known each other since we were 6 years old in St. Joseph's School. I don't think they didn't teach us, the nuns weren't that good at teaching us to speak.
out front, you want to have a picture?